Welcome back, everyone. This is Miles per Hour, and today I'm going to be talking about a very interesting stock. I decided to do some research on this company, and they seem like they're positioning themselves really well for the space technology sector. In fact, the bank holding company Truist recently gave this company a buy rating alongside Virgin Galactic. So, this is a company called Maxar, which is traded under the ticker MAXR. The stock has recently seen a significant dip since mid-March, which is one of the reasons why I'm bringing up this stock. So, what does Maxar do? So, I'll get into what Maxar actually does in a bit, but I want to read off their mission statement for you guys, or as they like to call their purpose. At each opportunity, we seek to harness our capabilities for a better world. This means improving our technological processes and outputs and connecting visionaries, big and small, with the information infrastructure and services they need to make the world a better place. So yeah, they're honestly just fluffing their feathers here. But when it comes down to it, this is a company that does everything from satellites to AI-driven data and analytics to mapping of the Earth, which includes 3D modeling. So, with their hub of knowledge and their platforms, they essentially want to provide their commercial customers as well as governments around the world with technology that can help them as a nation, including military improvements. So, Maxar actually has a ton of contracts with the United States government, as well as many other sovereign nations, including $2 billion of bookings in 2020. So, this is a company that is in the space industry, as I mentioned, which is an industry that is set for some extraordinary growth over the next decade. They're in the low Earth orbit and data and analytics business. They have plenty of government contracts. They've done partnerships with SpaceX, where the radio company SiriusXM contracted work out to Maxar in order to build their SXM-7 satellite, which was launched aboard SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket. So in terms of Maxar's products, they actually have a solid suite of platforms, including their 1300 class, modular satellite architecture, and their tailored platforms, where they essentially tailor each unique contract they receive to the specific needs of the client, where they make promises on fast delivery and low costs. Currently, they have over 280 satellites and over 2,200 cumulative years on orbit. So on top of all this, Maxar is even in robotics and services. They have on-orbit assembling and repair. So what I'm taking away from this is that once they have their satellites already in orbit, they won't need to bring them back down to Earth for repair, which you can imagine saves on time and cost. So yeah, overall this is a really cool company with a lot of experience and technology on their side. So with that being said, I want to dive into their financials. Maxar is sitting on $27 million in cash, and while their current liabilities outweigh their current assets, when you compare their total assets to their total debt, their assets outnumber their debt 2-to-1. So overall, not the strongest balance sheet I've seen, but it's not bad either. I'd actually say it's pretty solid, to be honest, especially because this is a company who is very conscious about their debt. In fact, in their Q4 2020 investor presentation, the CEO said their objective is to reduce debt and leverage, which of course are just words at the end of the day. But I think this point is proven even further when we can see that their net income for 2020 was $303 million, backed by a solid 17% year-over-year backlog growth. So whatever your thoughts on the space sector may be, to put it bluntly, this industry really is the future. We're going to see a huge surge in space technology over the next decade as billions of more dollars pour into this space. An upcoming catalyst to watch for is going to be Cathie Wood's ArcX Space ETF. Will Maxar be included in this? Now, of course I can't predict the future, but if I were to bet on it, I would say yes. You know, space just isn't about NASA anymore. When you have people like Cathie Wood, Elon Musk, and Richard Branson all investing their money into this industry, it really looks extremely promising. So yeah, that's a wrap for Maxar Technology, guys. Thanks for listening, everyone, and I'll catch you next time.